Hi everybody, my name is Sherry. Welcome to my stamp studio. So for today, I have my December card club stuff to show you. So I like in December to switch it up a little bit. And I'll be honest, in my head, I had a different, like before I got sick last month, I had an idea. So it's still the end result idea, but the pieces to put it in there, like I was going to cut the designer series paper. I don't remember how I was going to do it. So it got switched around a little bit. But I'm happy to say that I have almost all of December Club done. I guess I'm a little gun shy that I would get sick again and not be able to finish it up. But that way we can also start cutting. So my card club, I'll have a link under this video for you to go click and look at it if you're interested in joining. It's all online. I mail you the packet. You can add on the stamps if you choose to, and I have perks for my club members. One of them is that when you add on any of the club month bundles, then I pay your shipping, handling, and tax. You just pay straight up catalog or web price for it. You also get to take $10 off, which is the biggest discount for my upcoming Triad class, and they'll get to start registering for that soon. I have a pile of stuff. So let's do... Sorry, still coughing. If you do not have a demonstrator and you don't have somebody mailing you the upcoming catalogs that start in January, let me know. I'm happy to mail you your first copy free of charge. Then after that, once you place an order in every chunk of time before the next catalog comes out, then you automatically get one mailed to you. So I'll be working on getting these out at the end of this week, early next week. And then the last chance list for the mini catalog has posted. There's some sale items. You can see what's going to go away forever. And all that good stuff in here. I will say that when I looked at the last chance list, there were several things that were on deep discounts, mostly stamp sets, that were online exclusives that we have used, in the last couple of months. Or maybe the last year or so. The latte set was really reduced. Another floral one that we used was heavily reduced. So if you're in card club and there was something that you thought about getting but didn't get at the time, check and make sure that it's not going away forever, or that it's not discounted, or that it's not really discounted, because like I said, some of them are really, really discounted. Then you can also go to my website to see my gifts with purchase for this month. Starting next year, probably around March or April, Stampin' Up! Is changing the way, and I know a lot of you have heard it, that they are doing their host program. So every order that goes in will start to get accumulate your own host rewards. So in the past, as it stands, I put all of the host stuff together, all the orders together. I get your free things and I send them back to you. So in the future, you'll be able to pick your own things. So I am looking at other ways to reward my shoppers for shopping with me, but I will no longer have my host dollars to spend on your rewards. But one of the things that in anticipation of that coming, is I joined a group of demonstrators and we do a tutorial bundle, and you can get that right now for free. If you spend for $50 with me, you can also purchase it. So for our December tutorial, it was giftables, and here is mine. You can see it's the little book thing from the holiday catalog, and then you can put a gift card in it, and then it's just kind of a little keepsake. So that, if you want to learn how to make that, is in the giftables tutorial bundle for December. You can purchase it for $20 or $25. I don't remember, or get it free with a $50 purchase. And then also every December, those people that are in my card club get a Christmas gift. Sometimes I make it all, sometimes it's product. It's just been various things over the last several years. This year, it's not either of these exactly, but it will be a variation of the book. I think everybody's will probably be different, because I'm going to, obviously I wouldn't have enough paper for you to all have the same paper, but it's going to be very similar to this. This one was from the Sentimental Christmas class, and they learned how to make this tree. I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, I think it's the same. This is also from the Sentimental Christmas class. It's a completely finished one. And here's another one of the little trees that we made. So in Card Club, you are going to cover the box. We'll have a different kind of closure on our box, and then we're going to make a tree like this, and then we're going to have maybe a little angel, maybe another little deer. Obviously, they're not going to come from the Sentimental Christmas paper, because you all won't have that paper. But you'll learn how to make this little tree that goes in your box. And all of this stuff will come, and that's part of December Club as well. And then in January and February in Club, you also get extra celebration stuff. So for this month, it's like I said, it's kind of different. So every month in my card club, we do 3 designs, 6 projects. So they do 2 of each design, and they get the envelopes. So it's same thing this month. If that's what you want, if you need 6 cards, you just do the 6 cards. But each card will also be able, instead of being a card, you can take that and we're going to make a banner. So it's a non-traditional kind of, it's a heart banner, so it's Valentine-y. But as I was making it, if I had had this banner for my daughter's baby shower, it would have been perfect, especially if it's a little boy. It's good for your office at any time you want. It doesn't have to be Valentine, because I went with non-Valentine colors, which you'll see in just a second. So this month in Card Club, you get a full spool of the Lost Lagoon soft cording, and then a full package of these. I don't remember what they're called, and I thought I had an unopened package, but I do not. Sometime next week when I film, I'll show it to you, but you get the full package of these sequins. So if you want to go a little bit more traditional, you could add some pink to your designs. And then every month they get a half a pack of paper. And sometimes in December they don't, but this month they are. So it comes cut in half, 12 by 6. So this month they are getting the Otterly Awesome. So you can see it's got those otters on there, but I looked and looked and looked at the papers that we'd had. This is how I know that my original design was different before I got sick, the way I was going to do it, and I don't remember what it was. But then when I opened this paper, the back sides of the other sides are perfect for what I wanted to do. And then this month we will have a bonus add-on, and it will be the otters, which I do not own yet. So until I get my order, I can't show you a card making those. I just hadn't got around to ordering them. It seems like there's been a lot of stuff, and then when you lose days when you're not well, then you just have a lot of new stuff you still haven't used. So you can add on the otters as the bonus bundle. And those of you that are in club know that everybody gets the bonus videos for 2 projects. It's just 1 of each. And then those people who add on the bonus bundle will get the supplies to make it. Then everybody can add on, this month I'm going to do it a little bit different. You can add on the Hearts of Elegance bundle, or you can just add on the dies, because there's 3 dies in here that cut out, well, I don't know which, I guess it's not the heart. It cuts out these 3 things. The rest of them are all hearts. So you can add those on. They're super fun hearts. So when they get their packet, I'm running out of space. Let me move this stuff here. So when they get their packet, their stuff all comes die cut. So here's what happens. For me to die cut this stuff, I can't die cut your paper, right? Because it's in your paper stack. So it's all cardstock. So what's going to happen, you will have 2 of each of these. And you can see this is all of the hearts from the package, from the bundle. And I have done them in the shades that match the papers. And I've done some, this paper is actually on Last Chance, and it's my favorite glimmer paper. I use it all the time, the Peacock. And then this is the new brushed metallics. So you'll get 2 of each of those. That way you can do your 6 cards and your 6 banner things. And then all of our paper this time is going to be the gray granite. That way your banner will be the same throughout, and it's a little bit different. We've never done it that way before. So your packet's probably going to come different too if you're in club this month. So let's get going on the first one. So I've already made the card. I'm going to make the same base again, and then I'm going to show you how we will transform it into a banner. So for this, if you're going to do the banner, you would cut all of these in half, so you'll have some extra of the gray granite. So for this one, I am going to use, I wanted to use this size of heart, but I wanted it to be in this paper. So if you don't get the dies, you will take this one, and the first thing we're going to do next month is, if you don't have the dies, I will tell you which ones to put on your designer series paper, trace, and cut out. Obviously, you won't have those fun little dots that come in it, but you'll have a heart. And on the designer series paper, you don't see the dots quite as much as you do on that. And so this will go on another project. So I have that one, and then I have this one, and the little silver one. And then I have a piece of this paper, and it is cut 4 by 5.5. And the other side are the adorable otters, but nobody will ever know that we have covered up all the otters to make our fun cards and banners. So I'm going to take, I should have gotten a new piece of scrap paper. I'm trying to get caught up and then I forget about actually doing the things. So I'm going to take my peacock heart, I'm going to take my peacock pad, and then in the stamp set, there's some little leaves. We're just going to kind of frame this. So I'm going to ink it each time and kind of swirl it around so they don't all look like they're the exact same leaves. Sometimes I'll get a little bit more, sometimes I'll just get the tips. Just kind of fill this up. So we will use the stamps. When it comes to making your cards, if you want to make one of them be a happy anniversary or congratulations or a happy wedding, then there's other sentiments that you could choose to put on. So that's it for the peacock. And then this obviously we don't have to do anything for because it's perfect as it is. And then we have our little silver one. And so for this one on the card, I made it a love you card. And I'm still going to put love you on the banner because it's got hearts on it. So it could have a love you. The love you card is just a nice thinking of you card. It does not have to be a Valentine's. If you have somebody going back to college, you have somebody going into the hospital, they don't feel well, there's a lot of reasons you can send a card that says love you, or you can just grab any of the other sentiments that you have. Or if you're going to put this on your banner and you don't want the love you could just stamp a heart here. But I think it really, the white plays nicely. And I also love this font. It's a very pretty font. So I'm going to stamp my white here. And then you can see, you can barely see it. So we are going to go ahead and heat this with some white embossing powder. The fun thing about Club this month is because we will do it not card by card, we'll just do all the panels, and then you can go back and I'll show you how to make your banner if you want to, or you can just stick them to the front of your cards and you'll be done. So it'll be a little bit different than normal because when we do it, I'll just show you which ones you need to trace, which ones you need to cut if you have the dies, and then you'll just be on your way of sticking them together. So it's a nice fun project to do over the holidays where it's not super stressful. Heat this up. A lot of you may know that gray granite is one of my very favorite Stampin' Up! Colors because it's not really gray, it's not really brown, it's just kind of in the middle of a gray-brown look, and I think it works really well to make this. So on this one, I'm going to end up having it here, but I want to get my ribbon on it first. So let's start with this fun heart. If you want to do all of these cards with the otter, you could just make sure when you cut them that you have otters. And if you're giving Valentine's to kids, they would be perfect. So put this just on a little, don't know which angle I want to go. Let's go this way. And then I'm going to stick this one. Right there. And then before I stick my silver one on, we'll go ahead and put our trim on. So I'm going to do this kind of a fun little way. I'm going to tie my bow. This is a fun silky ribbon. I tried to deconstruct it, but I was also in a hurry and it wasn't deconstructing quickly, so I think we probably can. I just haven't yet. Put that there. I'm just going to add a teensy tiny bit of, as little as I can get. A glue dot would work well here too. Put that there so I can add my heart, but I'm doing it just so the center of it's not on that little bit, and you'll see why in a second. Look at those utterly adorable otters back there that we're just covering up. So pull this around. I'm going to stick it on here. On my card, I didn't cut it 5 1/2. It was 5 1/4, so it didn't go straight to the bottom. On this one, it should just about match up. And then I'm going to take another little piece of my trim, because I feel like all of our little banners or even a card needs just a little bit more fun than this. And this is why I didn't put that right on the center, so I'd be able to lift that up. And it was really just to kind of hold it in place. Now that it's on the card, it doesn't have to hold there. So now I'm just going to tie a knot right here over the other knot. And then the banner will fold up. So if you want to make it and then send it as a gift, it would be super fun too. And you'll have enough paper if you get the dies that you can make 2 banners. So now we have a little bit more ribbon there. Let's grab a dimensional. Or some mini ones, since that's what I pulled out. Never my favorite when you have a bigger thing. They work, it just takes more time. And then I'm going to add this just right here. And then I would, if you're in the making it into a banner, we'll add some holes here, and then the whole thing will be strung together with pieces of this. So you'll need more of your cord to do that. Then let's grab my peacock blend. Just gonna add some splatters there. And then, because everything needs a little bit of sparkle, right? You could, if you follow me, you know how much I love to shimmer a whole page with the shimmer solution. But for this, I'm just going to add some little highlights of shimmer. Just in the middle of my little brush there. Partly because if this is hanging and there's little bits of shimmer like that, and then as it catches light and people walk by it and stuff, it would show up well. And then let's grab our embellishments, which, like I said, unfortunately I don't have a whole pack, but I'm going to use, you could use any of these colors, and then you can see a lot of these are more peach than pink, so they would actually work on this one. Let's add a couple of those on this one. I'm going to pull the ones that look peacher. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Some of them are definitely more pink. It's just kind of the way the color plays off of them. And then we'll get the peacock. And then obviously the white is in here, and they would do well. On the other card I just did, let's add some white. The other card I just did the peacock. But all of the colors will work with our designs. So we would poke the holes. On some of them, we will angle the bottoms. Not on all of them, but on some of them we will, and I will show you how to do that. We'll poke our holes, and then at the end we'll string it all together. But if you prefer to make cards and not a banner, then you can have the card. And again, you could put a happy birthday, you could put a congratulations. This would be a cute baby card. I'm baby showering all the time now, because that's the stage of life we're in. You know, all the grandbabies, all the grand friends, all the grand nieces and nephews. And it would be a perfect little baby card, boy or girl, because of the color scheme. So if you're interested in joining my card club, then you have till the 10th. If you're in card club, you know you have till the 10th to add on your bundles. It's always in the mail by the 26th. The 26th is the day that it's out. Even last month when I was sick, we made it by the 26th. The goal for December always is to get it out a bit earlier, because the 26th obviously isn't a time conducive to making packets and mailing them out of December. So my goal is to have them in the mail by the 20th. So if you're in Card Club, you'll get a little extra note about that. But I can answer any questions you have about it. If you're in Card Club, you're going to get the email with your links, and also in the next day or two to register for Try It. Everybody have a great one. Bye.